What up, what up? It's your boy Warnin, prolific ENT, nothing better. I've been hearing everybody want to know what's up with me and Talk to Crushes. I'm hearing the internet going crazy. What's LATRINA BLACKBERRY? What's LATRINA BLACKBERRY? What's LATRINA BLACKBERRY? Oh my goodness, long story. You know, I was like, yo, let's get something poppin'. Let's make it happen. Stick over the world. You know what I mean? Real nice lady. We had a big fallout. So basically, after that whole summer, you know, 15 shows with the artists I had on Prolific back in the day, wanted to switch things up, man. It was time to move forward, time to progress. And the jump off went down. Everything went down, went down great. Started messing with Trina as far as promotions, trying to get things popping. This was going down well. We was making money, everybody making money, everybody happy. Problem came because, you know, she had a lot of artists under her belt, a lot of professors. The game was too low. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's got a little angry. Like, you know, you promoting all these other dudes, you know, but no, these niggas ain't making you no money. You know, these niggas, dark-skinned niggas. You know, this ain't 95. You know, these niggas Jerry curls and Raider jerseys and shit. Like, this is not 95. Like, my swag's on 100 at all times. You know what I mean? So we had a big blow up about that. You know, Western Conference, missed one of the shows. You know, the blow up we had. I keep my swag on 100. I should be, you know, #1 on the roster, you know? She promoted me and everything, but she doing commercials. I'm the last one on the list, you know? She doing shows. I'm the last one on the list. Last one to get flyers. She told me to promote myself. I'm like, okay, that's great, but I was doing great before you. Everybody on Facebook, everybody on Twitter. And here I'm back with the Talk to Crushes. They want to know what it's all about. They heard we had some issues back in the day. They want to know what's going on. So basically, we good now, but it wasn't always this way. You know, so I'm seeing the Western Conference shows going on. I'm seeing everybody, the buzz coming up at Western Conference. I'm seeing everybody talking about little niggas, you know? These little niggas ain't making no money, you know? Niggas are Raider jerseys, you know? Jerry curls, like not on that 93 shit. My swag on 100, like what's the problem here? You know, I'm talking radio. They talking street promotions. Like it's a different story, you know. But yet still, when the Western Conference come out, and still when shows are trying to be promoted, their names out there. Their names out there. It's Warnin and Prolific at the bottom of the flyer. You know, flyers going out. My picture ain't even on the flyer. You know, so we created a little issue. You know, got on the phone. So I just ain't no regular artist. They trying to sound cocky, but Prolific ENT, this is next generation shit. Me and LATRINA, we had a falling out. We had a disagreement. We couldn't work it out. We just couldn't work it out. I told her, you know what, you do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing. You know, you call me for some shows, call me for some hot 16s, you know, but you do your thing. So I stepped away from that, you know, stepped away from that. At the time, I was going through all the beef with, you know who. But got out of that with a lot of personal issues, a lot of long-term relationships. Kind of got my mind off the focus. You know, I had a son since deceased. You know, kind of took my mind off of music. Couldn't think about the music. You know. Yeah, you know, after we broke up, after things fell apart, you know, I still kept in contact with Trina. You know, she's a great lady. You know, she's a hustler. She got that hustle to her. You know, so I kept in contact with her. I started realizing that no matter what time I called her, you know, she was always at work. You know what I mean? I'm always at work. You know, I'm texting her like at 1 in the morning, like, you know, what do you think about this joint? What do you think about this song? It's always quick text back. She always awake. It's almost like, yo, when did you sleep? You know, so. You know, after a while, you know, and we started to get Prolific back together, started getting Warnin back together, I was just like, you know, let me just hit her up. Let me see what we got going on. See if it's still that chemistry. You know, so it's still things to work out. You know? So we talked about things, worked things out. First thing I told her was like, look, Warnin gotta be #1. You know, Young Dubby gotta be #1. If it's #2, then I gotta go, you know? So we worked things out. She was cool with it. Western Conference was popping. I've seen her all over San Bernardino. You know, a lot of little niggas, you know, keep talking to me about her. She hustle hard. She's the only music person I trust. you know, as far as with my career, my image, the Warning, you know what I mean? I'm one of the music person that understands me, you know, because basically, yeah, I'm out here on the West Coast, you know, I know where I'm at. I got love for the West Coast. I'm a Brooklyn boy. It may take some getting used to. But she understood it, you know? You know, the swag is, you know, I like low riders, but, you know, I love Tim's more. So basically she understood that. So we got to talking. You know, I'm seeing her flyers everywhere. I'm seeing her stuff on Facebook everywhere. I'm seeing her websites everywhere. We got to talking and trying to figure out, you know, how can we make this work and correct it, you know, from before. Yeah, so, you know, I'm talking to Trina every night. You know, we giving phone calls and bouncing ideas off of her. Like I said, I'm noticing quick texts back. I'm noticing quick emails back. I'm like, damn, this girl's really hustling. She never sleeps. While all that was going down, promoters, managers still talking to me. They still want to, you know, me do their shows. They still wanted me to come on out to the shows. They still want me to come on out and talk music with them. So, you know, I bounced a few ideas off of them, you know, but everything they were talking about wasn't talking money to me. You know, they weren't talking hustling. They were 9 to 5. They didn't have that hustle mentality. I mean, I'm a different kind of dude. You know, you might catch me 3 in the morning mixing down tracks, be up at 8 to go to work. You know what I mean? Who do that? Who does that? You know, you might catch me, you know, on my lunch break, writing music, hopping up, freestyling on the lunch breaks. You know, nobody do that. Nobody got that hustle. You know, no one got that hustle to be up there at 2 in the morning. You know, after a 12-hour shift, passing out flyers. It's hustling hard. I got that drive. You know, so I'm talking to these cats. They're telling me hit them between 8 and 5. I'm like 8 and 5. You know what I mean? You must be August 5th. You know what I mean? That's only 8 and 5 I know, because I hustle hard every day. So basically, things wasn't working out. We weren't seeing eye to eye. I got a lot of brainstorming plans. I got a lot of ideas and things I want to push and promote. You know, this is gonna be a big summer. Every summer is gonna be huge. You know, if these cats is not talking money, ain't talking the things I'm talking about, then what are we really talking about? You know, if we ain't talking shows, promotion, tours, we nothing to talk about. You know, yeah, I mean, online radio is hot, but if that's the only thing you got popping, then what we talking about? You know, if we ain't talking videos, if we ain't talking money, we ain't got nothing to talk about. So basically, I have nothing to say to these dudes. You know, I'm sorry, but like doing shit at the Derby, you know, every week ain't popping for me. You know, it really ain't. I mean, Trina doing big shit. Club Nokia had that shit popping, sold out. You know what I mean? She doing big shit. So I'm hearing the other niggas talking to me. I'm hearing Trina talking to me like a warning, like come on out to the Western Conference. Just see what I got going on. Just step in the building. You know, bring your boy Cam out. You know. So I'm like, okay, let's go. I went out to the Western Conference. I was really impressed. You know, that 24-hour workaholic spirit was really showing. You know, the 8 to 5 cats. I guess it was after hours. They couldn't make it. You know what I mean? So, you know, I sat down with Trina. It's like, let's talk business. You know, we're on the same level. We got the same hustle. We got the same attitude. We're both from the city. So let's talk business. You know, sit down, worked out a few contracts, worked out a few ideas. You know, bounced some ideas off of her. I told her straight up, I gotta be number one. And she told me that she really working with a lot of other artists anymore. You know, it's not too many cats on the contract no more. You know, she saw the same things I was talking about earlier. So we had the same ideas, the same perspectives on things. Warnin got to be number one. It's, you know, prolific ENT and chocolate crushes. And so basically that's how we're rolling now, you know? We're going to be taking over the summer, starting off with the Western Conference. Starting off Western Conference May 29th. Then we're going to be going to Vegas, going to go to San Francisco, going to be going to LA, we're taking over the world, you know, city by city, you know. So straight up, we had a lot of problems in the past. Shout out LATRINA BLACKBERRY, you know. Shout out Prolific ENT, the whole team, you know. Shout out all the Crush Record affiliates, because truthfully speaking, ain't nobody hustle as hard as she do, and I can tell you that from first-hand experience. You know, so from everywhere I've been, you know, everywhere I've seen as far as the music, I've been to a lot of shows. I've done a lot of shows, and a lot of cats call themselves promoters, But really, the people that show up is just there to get a few drinks. You just happen to just catch them on a good day. Like, that's not the shit I'm talking about. You know, I'm talking about real stuff. I'm talking about real music. I'm talking about real shows, real careers here. You know, I'm not a MySpace rapper. I'm not a Twitter rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's made to assist me, but I'm a big name rapper. You got to see the vision to understand where I'm coming from. So, you know, I'm brainstorming to make it rain in the future. You feel me? And she understands that. So it's your boy Warnin. We live and direct, San Bernardino, California. We really in the hood. Really out here, fam. We doing it. Prolific in your tea. Warnin. We talk money. Money, what you talking about?